When we are reminded that we are traveling atop a spinning rock through space, we are at the mercy of a possessive fireball. There is nothing quite like the capricious character of day and night cycles to bring this to our attention. Because of the tilt of the Earth's axis in relation to the plane of orbit around the Sun, it takes 76 days for night to arrive in certain locations. By the middle of April until the end of August, the Sun does not set in latitudes that are higher than 66.56 degrees. As a result of incessant beams of light streaming in, biological clocks are being ripped apart, which makes it difficult for many people to get comfortable and sleep. On the other hand, individuals behave in a more sociable manner, coming in for visits at late hours and holding barbecues that never stop when there is no reason to call it a night. In the spirit of day larks, here are 7 summer havens that are bathed in sunlight and where darkness is on vacation. Before we take start, hit that subscribe button and bell icon for latest video updates. Number 7. Norway. Norway is a coastline nation that is located to the northeast of the United Kingdom. It is a country so old that it is filled with Viking pride and Norse stories that are of epic proportions. As a result of the combination of the aurora borealis and the breathtaking fjords that cut deep into the mainland, travelers are captivated by the dramatic landscape that is created. It is estimated that there are approximately 5.5 million individuals who call Norway their home. This loyalty can be observed in the fervent defense of social welfare programs, which combines nicely with the country's robust economy. Travelers have more possibilities to explore Norway's stunning countryside and experience joys such as midnight golfing as a result of the long days. People first inhabited in this area 13,000 years ago because of the rich land and fish, and even today, the magnificence is more than enough to attract fresh faces. Number 6. Finland. Because of its location so far north, the fuel from the unending forest has been a sight that pilgrims who are shivering have been looking forward to for at least 120,000 years. As a result of the wobble effect of the Earth's axis, the severity of seasonal months varies on a cycle that spans 13,000 years. This phenomenon explains why Finland became more permanently populated in the year 8500 BC during this time period. There are currently 5.5 million people living in Finland who take pleasure in the seclusion of their secluded territory. This is particularly evident in the cultural fascination that they have with sauna sessions. The film industry and the art scene in Finland have developed over the course of the last few centuries due to the abundance of daylight that has been available for the purpose of working on creative endeavors. It is possible that the 76 days of continuous morning light in Finland are responsible for the fact that the cuisine of Finland revolves around breakfast staple ingredients such as berries, dairy products, and whole grain flours. Finland is a gem hidden in the northern wilderness, and it is both quirky and wonderful. Number 5. Sweden. Over the course of its 173,000 square kilometers, this land of the midnight sun ensures the happiness and well-being of 10.5 million people. A country that was once renowned for its unique medieval warriors, Sweden is now a very calm place to live with a high quality of life rating. Sweden even has a high ranking for its quality of life. Sweden's membership in either NATO or the European Union was not impeded by the dynamic politics that it engaged in with its neighbors over the course of the last few centuries. A diverse range of temperatures is a consequence of the vastness of the territory, and just 13% of the people resides in the icy northern regions. In addition to being home to some of the most breathtaking lakes in Europe, Sweden is also well known for preserving some of the most impressive examples of Renaissance architecture. The Swedes, who are a modest people but have a lot to boast about, take advantage of this more daylight to appreciate their illustrious nation. Number 4. Iceland. Iceland is a remote island nation that is located just below the Arctic Circle. It is renowned for having glaciers that are significantly less cold than Greenland, which is located nearby. After being established for the first time in the 9th century, Iceland was ruled by Norway and Denmark until 1944, when the people of Iceland ultimately made the decision to declare their independence. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, is home to the majority of the country's 376,000 residents. Nonetheless, there are several settlements that are located along the shore and savor the quiet that comes with being there. As a result of the dynamic geologic activity that occurs around volcanoes that have erupted as recently as 2021, geysers can be seen all over the countryside. Visitors are able to gain a grasp of the enormous forces that nature possesses by visiting the captivating cliffs and peninsulas, such as Durhali in the south. In order to gain access to healing magic, there is a ritual that involves individuals rolling around nude in fields at the summer solstice. It's possible that some of these ideas can be explained by the fact that the midnight sun causes people to lose sleep. But if it works, it works. Number 3. Greenland. Greenland is not at all green, despite the fact that it is a massive country with a very little population. The moniker was given to the region by medieval settlers in an effort to persuade others to move there. However, the current population of 56,000 demonstrates that the majority of people are not easily fooled. In addition, an ice sheet covers 80% of the island, which is the reason why the majority of the cities were established on the beaches, away from the icy wasteland in the center of the island. On the other hand, locals take pleasure in going skiing outside, and the men's national handball team is well known for having a distinguishably high ranking. Due to the fact that there is no agriculture, the ocean serves as the principal source of ingredients, leading to the inclusion of seal in the menu. The midnight sun is honored by Greenlanders who like spending time outside because they believe it provides them with additional vitality. Pilgrims frequently find the sun's circle motion to be extremely peaceful and uplifting. Number 2. Canada. A summer schedule and terrain that are comparable to those of Alaska are experienced by the northern provinces of Canada, specifically Nunavut, Yukon, and the Northwest Territories. The Canadians are a proud and kooky people that enjoy having an excuse to run races and play sports around 11 o'clock in the evening. The Inuit people, who have inhabited these areas for 5,000 years, are accustomed to experiencing dramatic clock changes, which may come as a surprise to tourists. These indigenous groups exhibit the harshest aspects of humanity, never mind their history of surviving on a hunting diet owing to a lack of cultivation. However, whales are not immune to their techniques, which makes sense when considering the Inuits' determination to live in buildings constructed of compacted snow prior to adopting housing styles similar to those found in Europe. Canada is a country that never ceases to impress us since it is a great country with some incredible people. Number 1. Antarctica. The temperature and circumstances in Antarctica are some of the most extreme that can be found anywhere in the world. There are only a few populations of seals, penguins, and microscopic life forms that are able to survive on the continent because it is covered by an ice sheet. Due to the fact that the South Pole is located close to the center, it is possible for the same excessive summer sun to shine above individuals who are living in research stations. This sun path, on the other hand, occurs at a time of year that is opposite to those of the Northern Hemisphere. This is due to the fact that the Southern Hemisphere enjoys summer during the winter months of the Northern Hemisphere. Although there are 30 countries that manage the landmass, the famed ice shelves that were photographed 100 years ago are rapidly disappearing due to climate change. This is despite the fact that human activity is strictly regulated. It is ironic that the temperature of the continent was never altered by never-ending daylight to the same extent as it was by artificial warming. Share your views with us in the comments section below. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching.